see. Everybody's living the dream, starring in the show that we.
Hello, welcome to September. I just planned 4 months. Is it? Wait. Yes, 4 months worth of content for both my YouTube, my Twitch, and my TikTok. So I'm feeling very productive. Let me show you like a little sneak peek. You probably won't be able to read anything, but it's the pretty colors that count. So I'm using like this thingy called Good Notes on my iPad. This is what September looks like. Oh, I'll let you read since this will be posted at the end of September. But yeah, I just like planned. Wait, I'm gonna put it far away so you don't see the other ones. Just because if I don't actually do it, it will be kind of bad. But yeah, there's all the months. All the months. It's gonna be amazing. Hopefully I can like manage. But I know that I've been very late with my videos recently. And by recently I mean like I haven't posted since like March. I think. I'm not completely sure. I haven't posted since April. I think that's it. I think I haven't posted since April. But that was because I was really busy. So I had an excuse. But now I think I am finally catching up. Because I am finishing the May vlog, which will come out on Monday. And I think I can like edit the other ones fairly quick as well. So it should be fine. I wanted to say the other day, like before August was over, I had this idea that when I came to Portugal like for holidays, that I would have a bunch more time to just read and just like do all of like content creation stuff. But that was simply not true. Because I got here and then I got COVID in the beginning. Like as soon as I got here, I got COVID. So I didn't do anything for that week. Then I got really busy with Shark Week for my Twitch. So that week was just around Shark Week. I didn't do anything else. And for the rest, I got a part-time job. I got like a bunch of other stuff that I need to do, and I've been streaming a lot more regularly recently. I've been streaming like every week. So I just haven't had much time to read, which is kind of sad. But I'm trying to get myself back on that. Like, I'm trying to give myself motivation back to read more. So I thought I'd show you. I finished. I don't know if I even talked about this on August. I don't feel like I didn't film much on August. But on August I finished 3 books, which will be in a monthly wrap up sometime. Coming out sometime. I don't know when that's gonna go out. Well, actually I do know, but I don't know it from memory. But it will come out at some point. And so I will talk more about those books on that monthly wrap up. But I only finished 3 books, which is not too much. Like taking into account that I was literally on holidays. But I'm gonna try and like read a bit more this month. So yeah, to start off, I thought I'd show you. I'm gonna start this book right now. It is 10:40 in the night. 10:40 in the night. 10:40 p.m. And I'm gonna read this for maybe like an hour or so. This is the prequel to The School for Good and Evil. I thought about starting, what's it called, Radio Silence, because I'm gonna use that. At least I think I'm gonna use that for one of the challenges for this month. But I don't want to read it right now. Not because I don't like the way Alice writes. I actually read it pretty quick. Like I read Solitaire in like a week, which for me is quick. But it's so long. I thought it looks smaller than Solitaire, but it is like 400 pages. So yeah, that is simply too much. And the letters are kind of small. So I'm like, nope. And this one has drawings, so you know. Let me try and find a drawing for you. Uh, there we go. These little drawings. She's really nice. And the letters are like fairly big. So I'm gonna try and give this one a chance and see if I like it. I want to reread The School for Good and Evil because I bought the entire box set in the UK for like I don't know how much I paid for it, but it's like the entire like collection of the books, and I've only read the first and the second in Portuguese. So I want to like when I get back, hopefully reread that series and like continue it. So reread the first, the second in English, and just finish the entire series. Um, so I thought it would be cool to start with this one since it is technically the prequel. I think he wrote this after the entire series was out. I could be completely wrong on that. But yeah, still, I think it would make sense for me to read this before reading The School for Good and Evil. So let's do that. Let's read for a little bit. The pen writes the new schoolmaster's name, but this time it doesn't write one name, it writes two. The pen is called the Storian. Long in steel, sharp at both ends, it floats into the air over the two boys. Its tip like an eye, then it speaks. The voice warm and ageless, neither male nor female. In exchange for immortality, in exchange for eternal youth, I choose you, two brothers, one for good, one for evil. Please don't mind the hair. I have not really done anything today. I think I kind of know what my TBR for this month is going to be. Like very small. I don't think this is like all of my TBR, but a little bit of it. So I wanted to show you. Here it is. I have these 4 books planned for this month. I think this is good. This one I'm reading, I think just because I want to read it. I don't think there's any challenge for this one. Then this one because it could be I saw that it could be for the challenge that's like under 300 pages, but so is this one. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna read this for that challenge, but I think I'll make this one for that challenge, and this one will just be because I want to read it. And then Radio Silence, which is for the YA challenge. So yeah, that is what I have planned for this month. Also, I've been reading this one, as you saw, and I am almost halfway. I think I want to get to halfway today, and hopefully end it tomorrow, but tomorrow I need to do work. Today I reserved the day just to read, so I don't know if I'll have time to finish it tomorrow, but hopefully I'll have a bit more time. So yeah, that is the plan. I am kind of liking this right now. I'm not sure where this is going to go because like this might be a bit of a spoiler, so I'll put spoiler on the screen. Just mute me until the word gets out of the screen. But on the first volume of School for Good and Evil, we already know like which one of the twins survives. Like at the end we know which one is ruling the school. So yeah, so I know that which one of them survives. So I'm not sure how this is gonna go because so far it seems like the other one is the one that's going to die instead of the one that we know is dead. So yeah, I'm not completely sure. Yeah, spoiler is over. But anyways, I'm liking this so far. So I go back to the UK tomorrow. So I thought I'd show you the books I'm taking this time and the books I'm taking back and everything. So yeah, let's just get on with that. So I'm gonna take 3 cooking books, which is quite a lot actually, but 2 of them I bought at the Lisbon Book Fair, and the other one my mom got for me a while ago, and I just forgot to take it with me. So I'm gonna take it now. So these are the books. I don't know the translations to these because I think these are Portuguese people that wrote these books. But yeah, this one is called The Food That Is Going to Change Your Life. Um, so it's just very like healthy food. That's basically all of the recipes I tried to get. And this is, I'm trying to read it backwards on my on my camera. No, wait, what does it say? Simple and healthy. Seems like a good combination, you know? Simple and healthy. So yeah, this is the second one. And this is, so those 2 I got at the Lisbon Book Fair. And then this one my mom got for me a while ago. It is the 99 best recipes from this couple, like mystery couple. It's I think he's also Portuguese people. Portuguese cooking people, I don't know. But yeah, this is the one. I don't think this is as healthy. I'm not actually I don't actually remember what this is, but like what type of recipes it has. But I'm still gonna take it with me. And then the other ones I have that I'm gonna take are the remaining collection of Percy Jackson. So I'm gonna take volume 3, 4, and 5. Should have done it like this. There we go. 3, 4, and 5 from the Percy Jackson collection, just because I've read the first 2 and I want to continue reading it, and I want to read the 3rd volume this month as well. So I thought I just would take them all there, because I think if I read one of them a month, then it'll be like September, October, November. So I won't be here yet. Like I won't be back in Portugal by the time I finish it. So I might as well just take them all with me. So yeah, I'm taking these 3. And lastly, I am taking, well, not lastly yet, but I'm taking this one, Radio Silence, that Chums or Mia gave to me. And it is an Alice Oseman book, as you can see. Just gonna take it because I want to read it this month as well. So yeah. And lastly, now it is lastly, I am taking this book again. I brought it with me to Portugal and I'm taking it back to the UK. I thought I could finish it in time, but I'm still halfway through the book, so yeah, that did not go according to plan. So I'm taking this back with me. This is Before the Coffee Gets Cold. So yeah, those are the books I'm taking to the UK. Oh, my camera is so shaky. Anyways, I'll see you back in the UK. Yeah. Hi, it's Sunday. It's a very lazy Sunday. All I've done today was make a starting soon scene for my stream tomorrow. That was all I've done. I've just been laying around in bed. I'm still in bed in my pajamas, except this shirt, because it's cold. It's really cold. I had to put this. Look, it says nobody came. It's really sad. I thought I'd give you an update on the books that I'm reading. I don't know if I said, but I am back in the UK, and I finished The Rise. What is it called? The Rise of School for Good and Evil. I finished that book while I was still in Portugal. It was really good. I really liked it. I think I gave it a 4 stars. It wasn't exactly what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was the story explaining how one of the schoolmasters died, but that was not it. So I'm not sure if he's gonna like explain that or not. Maybe it's explained in the School for Good and Evil books. and I just haven't read it yet. I'm not sure. I also saw that someone say on, I think it was on Instagram, that he might be writing a series of the rise of the School for Good and Evil. So he might be writing like a prequel series of those books, which would really explain a lot. Because, as I said, we don't know how the schoolmaster dies, and it would make sense if he told us. And I would like to read that actually. I spent that entire book like preparing myself for the death of that guy, and it just didn't happen. And I was like, oh, well, this is kind of disappointing. Um, but it wasn't bad. I really liked it. And ever since I'm back in the UK, I started reading the first book of The School for Good and Evil, just because the movie is coming out next month, which I'm very excited about. But I wanted to reread the book so it is fresh in my memory and so I can critique it a lot. Also, the trailer is out and it looks really good. Really good. I might do a review on this vlog maybe sometime in the future, just because I mean I would do it this month probably. um I might do a review of the trailer, just like going scene by scene, but I want to do it after reading this book so I can say for certain like the stuff that is right on the trailer and the stuff that isn't right on the trailer. So look out for that in like 20 minutes or something. I am on page 75 of this book. It has almost 500 pages, I think. Yeah, almost 500 pages. So I am almost a fifth of the way in. Hopefully I'll read a bit more of this today, although I don't think I'm gonna touch too much on this book today because Mia and I are doing a joint reading of Wayward Son. So I reread Carry On in May? I think it was in May. I reread Carry On in May, and I have read this book when it came out in like 2018, and I haven't read it since. And I honestly don't remember anything of this book. The only thing I remember is that they go to America, and that's about it. But I'm not gonna spoil it as well. Like, there's no way for me to spoil it, to be honest. So we decided that we're gonna do a joint reading of this book, and our idea is to read. So we're gonna have a meeting today. I think I'm gonna record that and see if I can make it into a nice video where we discuss this book with like spoilers and everything. But we're gonna do a meeting today, later today. I still don't know what time, so I might have to text Mia. But because it's like almost 4 p.m. Wait, what time is it actually? Yeah, it's almost 4 p.m. Okay. For a second I thought it might be later, but no, it's almost 4. So I have to read 5 chapters of this book until later today, which is pretty doable. Like, I measured here with this little marker, and that is 25 pages. So it should be very easy to do. The letters are also like pretty big, as you can see. So it should be very doable. And then the idea for the rest of the book is to read 30 chapters every week until we finish. So there is 65 chapters. So that's how we divide it, because we're already past the halfway point of the month. We didn't want to finish it in October. We wanted to finish it this month. So that's how we're gonna do it. We're only reading 5 chapters for today because we only decided to do this on like Thursday or something. So that is why. That's why it's not like better distributed. But I'm very excited to read this, or to reread this, should I say. Also, I think I already showed this in a vlog, but look at her. Very stunning. Very excited. Also, I'm not sure. I don't know if I talked about this. I don't even know if I talked about me reading Carry on these vlogs, because I am recording a video just on Carry On. So it might be on that video and I don't remember, but on this book, and I don't even know if I talked about that in that video. So in this book, I always highlight stuff on my books using like markers. I don't really use these tabby things just because they're kind of expensive, and I just can't be bothered to be taking out stickers every time. So it's just easier for me to go with a pen. So I always put on the beginning of my books the colors that I use and what they mean. So on this one, on Carry On, I had an orange pen for Simon stuff that I thought was like Super Simon that I could use for cosplaying possibly in the future. I'm not sure if I will cosplay, but it was an idea that I had back in May. So I might do it, I might not. I kind of think I kind of lost that hyperfixation on cosplay. So we will see if that happens. But it is highlighted anyways. It's just like very, very, very Simon things. Like those type of things that define Simon's personality, if that makes sense. And then I have pink for Baz's things. Again, all those things that define Baz's personality. I always use yellow for quotes that I like. And then I have blue, which I always use blue as well. Where's my blue? Hello? I swear I had my blue here. Oh, here it is. And then I use blue for descriptions. Usually I use it for descriptions of characters. So like when they're describing a character, I will use this color. But I think I might use the same colors for Wayward Son. Although I'm not sure if I need to highlight anything else. I might have to. But either way, I have my trusty tablet here, and I'm just gonna let me show you my setup actually. My setup for this process. So this is my setup. I have my tablet here with one of those keyboard cases so I can write my notes. We're gonna try and make the video like very descriptive type of thing. Then I have my book, my markers. I have more books as well as my tablet for reading. This is just one of those very cheap tablets. I think it cost me like 60 pounds or something. I just use it for reading. And oh, and I'm in bed. I'm very cozy, and I have my other my other tablet case here, just cause I mean it was where you were standing on just now. And then I have the monitor of my computer. It's just turned towards my bed so I can see TV. I was watching Julie and the Phantoms, and that is it. Let's start reading this, shall we? Also, before I forget, I also read. I don't think I've updated you on this, but I've also read 3 Sarah Anderson comic books. Let me try and get the names for you. So I have read. This is not gonna focus on the images, is it? Haha, there you go. I read adulthood. Oh my god, adulthood is a myth. Big happy mushy lump or big mushy happy lump. I'm not sure what order it goes on. And Earthing Cats. That was the 3 ones I read. It was very quick reads. I've read it mostly on the plane, and yeah, they're really cute stuff. Just very. I don't even know how to describe that. I'm gonna have to make notes on those books and my idea of those books so I can better describe them on the monthly wrap up. But I will talk more about them on the monthly wrap up for sure. Now it's
baby. When the rain rushes, then you know you will know. Did you like it?
Yes.
The footsteps. Food of love! Yeah, but it's doing food! Good soup! Lemon one. It tastes like cleaning stuff.
What was I looking for?
Drama.
Snacks!
Yeah, I was trying to get it recorded, but I couldn't.
You look traumatized. It's like, you guys see what I need to deal with on a daily basis.
Alright, so this is the setup. I'm about to record the monthly wrap up of June, July, and August. So yeah, very cool. Just my ring light. I feel like I haven't spoken to you in a while, and I just haven't recorded too much this month. But my housemate has left. She went to Brazil to be with her partner for a month. So I have a new housemate. She just moved in today, and she's hopefully gonna be moving with me as well when I decide to move to Brighton. So that's cool. She's now here, and what else do I have that's news? Mia and I are not gonna be able to finish Wayward Son this month, at least, because it's just taking us so long to get everything done, and just taking notes of every chapter to talk in the in-depth video that we are making is just taking longer than we have in this month. So we're gonna finish that next month instead. And yeah, I haven't read much these past weeks. I feel like all I've done this month, besides moving back to the UK, was editing a bunch of stuff. I've just been editing videos and doing streams, and that's been my life recently. But I have an update. So you might have noticed on my monthly wrap-ups that I never go very into depth on why I like the books. I just say that I like them, and then I get lost in thought, because I'm not very good at improvising, in case you haven't noticed. So I decided to start taking notes of everything, of like everything I thought about the books with advance. So I have it written down, and then I can just read my notes. Well, not read them, but read them whilst not making it seem like I'm not reading them. But just go from my notes and do hopefully a better monthly wrap up. Because I'm not like one of those people that can just say stuff like on the spot. I cannot do that. I need time to think and time to make up my mind and everything. So I've done this. Ignore the keyboard on the bottom here. But yeah, I've done this big list with all of the stuff that I liked on the book, and the ratings I gave it, and the challenges it was for. So hopefully these monthly wrap-ups will be a bit more concise from now on. We will see. I am about to record that video, so whenever that is out, it will be before this vlog, so you just let me know if you thought it was better than the other ones. Also, I've been having some problems with the sound on my videos, on my monthly wrap-ups, because I have a mic for my camera, my big camera here. That guy. I have this mic for that camera. It's one of those mics that you put on top of the camera, and it has this little floofy thing that you add to it for like wind and stuff, you know, a little bit like this. But this, for some reason, is not working too much. Like, whenever I export the video to Premiere, it just has a lot of noise on the background, and oh, you can see my reflection. Wait, there. Yeah, whenever I export, that is weird. We're not gonna have a reflection. Okay, thank you. Just look at my Spotify instead. Yeah, whenever I export my video to Premiere, there's so much noise, and I need to take out the noise, which makes the sound be lower. And if I try to make it louder, you will be able to hear a lot of noise. Still, so it just isn't working. It's not doing the job that it's meant to be doing. So I got a new mic. Bless me. Okay. I got this mic. It's really tiny and really cute. Look at it. It's tiny. It's tiny mic. And it connects to my phone. And basically, this is the setup that we're gonna try. We're gonna record with the camera for the image, and then talk into this tiny mic, and just export the sound from this, and hopefully be able to sync it up with the image. So that is the vibes. That is what we're gonna try. It also brings this little clipper thing. Can you see? So I can clip it onto my clothes. Although I don't think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm just gonna hold it like I'm actually holding a little tiny microphone. Hello. You know, it looks so silly. I love it. So yeah, this is the setup. And I'm gonna record the video now. I don't think I have any more updates. I haven't finished The School for Good and Evil. I haven't finished Before the Coffee Gets Cold. And I haven't finished Wayward Son. I haven't read any more. Much more since I last spoke to you. So these are the vibes. Although me and I have recorded already 2 sessions for Wayward Son for that video. And they are, as of currently, I think we're on chapter like 12 or 13 out of 65. And we currently have over 3 hours of footage. So, you know, that's gonna be lovely to edit. It's gonna be nice. Although, I suppose when this comes out, that video isn't out yet. So let me know if you want me to release that in parts. So instead of releasing, I don't know, 5-hour video, which you'll probably end up being, let's be real. If you don't want me to do that, if you'd prefer that I release it by small chunks, because the book has, right, let me get the book to show you. The book has these little images in the middle of the book, in the middle of the book, yeah, that works. Which I kind of call this, even though it doesn't say anything, I kind of assume these are like parts. So this would be the end of part 1, and then there's a few more as you go. I was thinking, would you prefer if I released the entire video for the book, or if I released it by parts? So there's like a 3-hour long video of part 1, and then however many hours of part 2, part 3. Would you prefer that, or would you prefer the entire video in one? You'll be kind of like a podcast, because we are recording it in Potterless / the New Olympian type of style, but with our faces. Which is, if you don't know, it's a podcast. Those 2 are podcasts by the same guy that I follow, that I really like. I've talked about him before in these vlogs. And the way he does these podcasts is he describes, so he doesn't just say what he liked from the chapter. He actually describes, like, he goes by order. He says, like, chapter 1, this happened. Like, he goes by order of everything that happened. And as he's going by order, he's saying his opinions and like what he liked, what he found funny, just going by that. And that is what we're doing. So we're making it very in-depth. And if you like this type of video when it comes out, if you end up liking it, maybe me and I will do that for every joint reading we do. Although that is not a promise, because these take so long. It takes so long to read a book like this, because the amount of notes. Let me show you. Wayward Son notes. I have, so we're in chapter 13 actually, not 12. 13. I have 2,206 words just on notes. So yeah, it takes a while, but do let me know when it comes out. It won't be out by the time this video is out, but when it does come out, let me know in the comments of that video, or even in this video, whatever, if you liked that type of video, and if you'd like for us to do more, because we will do it. We'll probably do that for the third volume of this trilogy as well, which is a big chunky book, so that's gonna take us a while. But yeah, that's it. I'm gonna record now, and hopefully I do a better job than the other times. I need to go to uni today. I need to see what's the status with my diploma and everything, so I'm gonna bring you with me, and I'm gonna see if I can show you around my university as well. It'll depend on how many people are there. And also the first years, so the new class for my degree, have painted our base room with graffitis, and I haven't seen it in person yet, and I really want to see it, so we're gonna go and see that, and I'll show you what it looks like as well, because I am very curious, and from the photos it looks pretty cool. Right, so I just went to my baseroom. You just saw the drawings on it. They look really cool. My old teacher was still there, was inside. She was working. So I just had a very nice chat with Emily. It was really nice, and I'm just walking around. It is raining a lot, so I might just walk around and show you my university. At least show you the art space, the art building. We are now entering the gallery, as you can see over there. Ooh, look who is that? Emily Godin. Oh, this one is also Emily's. Look. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, this is what the gallery looks like, just a very big space. Always art exhibitions in here from students or teachers, or I think it's mostly students and teachers. It's just very nice. There's this little space. There's a little sofa space. And around the gallery there are rooms, classrooms everywhere. There's a classroom there. There is one classroom here and another one there. There's just classrooms everywhere. I used to have classes on this one right here. I had history of digital media on this room, and I don't know, I think they use it for fashion now. Here I also used to have history of digital media on this classroom, but they have since transformed it into a 3D studio thingy. It's called Futures Lab, and they just have a bunch of machines for 3D printing, vinyl cutting, bunch of different stuff. This is what it looks like now. Just a bunch. If we keep going to here, so I'm going to where my classroom used to be. This is like the entrance for the art building, and if you go upstairs, you'll go to the classrooms on that top part of the gallery. If you go downstairs, let's hope there's no one here. I don't even know if I can enter without a card anymore. Oh, it's raining a lot. Look at that. It's pouring rain. That's bad. If we go through here, I probably won't go inside just because it's not really my course. But through here is the photography studios, like photography classrooms. I used to also have a classroom here in first year. Let's go back around. I think I'll just go home with this weather. It's not looking really nice. This used to be a cafe slash restaurant slash space for students to hang out. It seems like they only painted it blue. That's the only difference. There's no more tables. On the same building, we are in Coslet. This is the building for like law and stuff. I used to have a classroom. Ooh, someone's arriving. I used to have a classroom on the first floor. Was it on first floor or was it third? I used to have a classroom here. A class in my foundation year, which was, I don't remember actually what I used to have, but it was something. Also, iCafe used to also be here. Flag for media services now. This wasn't here before. Damn. I think this is vinyl. That's cool. Bunch of classrooms. I think I used to have a class in one of these classrooms. I think I used to have one in here. And yeah, I used to have one in here. I used to have a classroom here. Look at this. Just a bunch. It's like a steps. It's like cinema, but for classes. And every single chair has a little table, a big screen. I used to have something to do with art here. Well, everything I did is to do with art. I think I used to have contextual studies or something in this room. I just remember loving this room. It's so cool. It's huge. Oh, I almost fell. Jesus. Okay. And this is the lecture stand. Well, that was nice. The campus is kind of huge, and the other part is not. The other buildings are not part of my degree. I did have some classes on the other buildings, but it was mostly like business and that type of thing that I had on foundation. So I'm not gonna show much more. I think I'm gonna go and get some groceries now. I need to get some stuff to make a pizza, and it's on the way home. So I'll just go. And I'm not gonna vlog anything because it is raining a lot right now. So I'll see you back at home.